IV drip with morphine in it.
Ah.
Makes it last a little bit longer. It doesn't give as much pain relief, but I'd rather have a day's worth of moderate pain relief than just 6 hours of no pain. It's difficult to sleep.
Alright. Sorry, we couldn't do more.
You're fine. I should have been a bit more vigilant and not took off my poncho. There was no telltale signs about acid or what these creatures could do, so I wasn't aware of the chemical hazard, I guess.
I'll see. I'm already requisitioning medicine that's above our normal allowance at the heart. I'll see if I can, after...
No, it's fine. I don't have my own plans to deal with it.
Okay.
But I appreciate your efforts. Really, I do. But if this wound cannot be healed completely, or at least enough to this skin and damaged muscle, I don't think I could fight anymore. Especially considering it's on my back. I can barely move my shoulders, and it hurts to move my torso.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of good options to try and help you with that.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Like I said, I have a few things in mind.
Well, if you need any help with anything.
You can change my bandages next. They were recently changed by Zandra, so
Yes, I'll
be fine for a
make
bit.
sure to do that. Anytime.
I suppose there's one thing I could probably do with more salve. Apparently Zandra says our supplies of salve is running out. And keeps
the ointment
the wound moist.
The ointment I applied to you when you first came back is somewhat special. So it's not
Special in what way?
It's something my brother made to help me. So
The one I fought?
the other one.
Other one. The one we first fought.
No, that's Tempest. She didn't use acid. He's a librarian. He gathered a large stock of books. That's how I know about what little things I do know about. I can probably try and figure it out, or just look up medicines that work the same way. Salves are
Just so you two know, as part of leadership, if any of those catbots come back that were present on the Friday mission, the ones that were different than the Solace one, and they actually injure a Whisperer, both Seraph and Daya are dead. Understood?
Sorry, kind of drugged up. Different. You mean the red ones? One was with the tails, correct?
The ones that kind of roller skate around.
You said soulless? They don't have souls.
Apparently that's their name.
Solace.
Oh, they're called soulless.
Solace. Not soulless. Solace.
Oh, solace. Right.
Solace. It's the accent.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah. So
The reason
if
being,
Solace
and you're gonna
attacks
love this
someone-
part, Queen. You're gonna love this part, Queen, because Seraph had the full intention. If I had told him no, don't do it, he was gonna do it anyways. Remember that conversation we just had?
Great.
Seems more frequent than we think.
We probably.
I mean, we are dealing with people with different backgrounds and
Oh, I'm aware.
different age groups.
Was it? Apparently, you might get my arm chopped off. Get ready to
Here's the
install
thing.
something.
Wait, you're chopping off Dia's arm as well?
Oh no.
Right, it's not death, it's the right arm. This shows you how frustrated I am. Yes, because you're a part of this and you've been getting in contact with Millie.
Okay. That's fair. Maybe.
Wonderful.
Which means I get better.
So-
maybe. If I can get one.
You're cutting off an arm, or you're going to, or you're thinking about it.
Should that catbot return and injure our people? Because they did this
Which it will.
to save people.
I didn't.
Oh,
I
wait.
went along to make
So
sure
you're
he
saying
didn't
that
die.
we had taken a catbot and we then gave it back again?
Yep.
Why did we bring
Yeah,
it back
this
in the
isn't
first
first
place?
time
We
we've done
we
this.
kind of.
He wanted
Yo, it's not the
a
first time
Good
we've-
question.
maid at his cafe.
I'm sorry.
Who wanted a maid?
Excuse me?
Sarah
Are
is
you
running.
fucking serious right now?
That is why he fucking took it. He took it because he wanted to use the catbot as like a waiter or a waitress at his fucking bar or whatever.
What?
What?
Hold on, boss. We're hearing this from a third party.
I know, it's
Not saying I
Diane.
don't trust you,
I very
but
much know. And I'm gonna get down to the bottom of this because
Message to Cairo from Ven. Ame's having a little bit of a thing going on.
Oh, I hope you were
Just
kidding.
something to let you know
I hope
about.
you were joking. I
That's
really
what
do.
he told me. If you said something
Oh,
else,
sweet
he
God.
made up something.
He didn't
Why?
disagree to anyway.
Oh,
They said
Why?
it directly,
oh.
so.
Why?
Ooh, he's not gonna have teeth.
Why?
I hope he enjoys
If
having
I'm-
no teeth.
I'm gonna.
If I'm
I don't
honest,
think he was in the right state of mind when he put the catbot in the truck.
what do you mean he was not in the right state of mind?
Bottle of pills.
I'm.
Real quick.
MJ, ignore this.
I bought pills from two people there.
in here.
No.
Okay, I know I'm not a medic, but I do cybernetic stuff, and that doesn't look rather good. She's been having small bouts of like about 10 seconds of just acting oddly, and like for like 15, she was just standing here, staring at the wall, and she's been twitching oddly.
Here.
Ame.
Yes.
No, dude, I don't fucking know, man. I was sitting here practicing sword fucking swings. And all
You are
that
having
stuff.
lapses in memory.
People and shit. It's a bit of an understatement at this point.
It seems there is a little bit of time missing, yes. So much time.
It's still a warning sign.
Could be one of those issues where people just,
You are one of our cybernetic experts.
I don't know, trying to escape their fucking problems. And
If someone is having these issues, what is the first
wouldn't call it
step
that anymore.
to help
Best place to
pull
work.
them away from what will eventually happen if they're left alone?
You should normally have people around them to make sure that they're okay. Immunosuppressants nearby, or some other kind of that kind of medication, and keep an eye on them.
Okay. These are the ones that are made for Ame. If this worsens than it already is, you are to inject them.
I'm not buying that.
I cannot be next to them all day.
What do you want me to do?
This is an immunosuppressant. It's a shot. You stick it into their neck. Probably when it gets worse.
Are you?
The opportunity to kill her 4 times.
Okay, that's a foolish question.
Every single time I hesitated.
You are having
Yes.
some issues. Take some time.
Boom.
Rest. Focus on less things at the same time. Okay?
I will try.
Please.
Try to make sure we don't have one.
I'm worried about your safety.
Okay.
Unlike some other people that have made me very, very upset today.
She goes next. Then we'll let the
Oh, was this about the chatbot?
around people
Very much so.
fight for
That
Strange's
was about?
position.
Oh, shit.
You're kidding her.
I see.
Yes. I don't want to.
Yeah. Sure.
Queen, seriously? How can you not get it? She told it to your face. And mine, if it wasn't the minigun she was searing into me. And others. The opportunities, the chances.
I'm gonna
Just throw
go
'em all
check
away.
the truck just in case. I'm gonna go this way though, because I don't know how to open the big door.
Yeah.
So,
Please,
Did you forget?
please check the truck.
yes.
Her plan. Yeah, her plan's worked so well so far. Now Strange has a new ally and continues to fuck us over. Plan was the biggest mistake we ever made. We lost a good leader, our home. I'm done with it. Keep letting horrible people gain more goddamn power, and the people in the streets are the ones who suffer. I'm treading.
They suffered before us, and they'll suffer after
Yeah,
us.
and they will. And we have the power to actually do something about it. Man, just walk off. Fuck it.
French. No, you're good. Did Seraph actually admit to wanting the robot as a maid for his cafe, bar, whatever the heck it is?
Okay, honey.
Okay, I literally got told by Dio.
No.
And
No, I don't.
Wait, were you there when you agreed? I remember almost.
What's up?
he agreed to that, yeah. But I guess
Probably ask him and get like a voice recording, cause like.
What happened?
if we get one good, because as of today, it's the first time I've
The idea of putting the entirety of our existence under threat for a butler?
New fucking mission, boys.
Oh, is that actually true? Hold up, that wasn't actually just.
I don't care if it's true or not.
There's no way. There's no way, right? Like it's just a joke, right?
Is what a joke.
The whole like maid thing, right? Like that's.
I wish it was a joke, Biker.
There's no
I
way.
wish it was a joke. I wish it was a joke. But hearing what I have heard around the halls of the Hollow, I don't doubt it at all.
Is he not?
And
up there?
considering
He was
what the
just here.
position
Has he
we're-
already?
Apparently he's gone to sleep. Considering the position we're in, hiding out in the metro, we don't have our hollow anymore. We're actively feeding ourselves off of canned food and other various things. And we don't even have our energy weapons. Any energy ammo at all. And he's worried about finding a maid robot for his cafe that he's willing to take it from Victor Strange.
Willing to take, I think the word was exoskeleton?
do we have our priorities and intentions aligned, or are we just
I
fucked?
don't think you know how like, some people are, Wrench.
Okay. So,
You know, to be fair,
give me that recording. To be fair,
I will.
it would be a pretty cool maid.
yeah,
Okay.
it would be Vic, except for the part where it's from Victor Strange. I
Millie?
know
Victor
you're
Strange.
joking right now.
It's from Millie.
They're allied. They're still allied, even if it is tenuous, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I know right now, you being silly, you're thinking about it on a visual perspective only.
I know.
Imagine like a little makeup.
Yeah, right.
I've witnessed your type in the past firsthand. I know what you
Greg?
think about.
Greg,
Are we screwing up?
I need you to
It's
grab
because he made a very
Pixel.
silly suggestion.
No, we're
Yeah.
just.
Grab
silly
Pixel
for
and
comedy.
any other
man.
Mechis
I'm not in
available.
trouble
I did
yet.
I'll send
No,
some
you're not.
follow
You
up.
know the limits. You've lived with the limits. You know how to mess with me without getting in trouble.
I've broken the limits, man. I don't want to go back.
I know you've broken the limits as well. You've done all of the above. And now you're just living your best life you can.
Mackie.
Unsuccessfully.
Everyone always seems to forget that in a truck full of wrench.
How many things off your bucket list have you checked off now?
Why? Theo
I
wants
haven't
to
like jumped through the window of one of those like either like helicopter like windows or like one of the little spaceships that they have. I've always wanted to like barrel my way through one of them and then like knock out the pilot.
You
and then
wanted
hijack
to
it.
drop kick through a window into the pilot and then take over the ship?
I did it with a car. I just want to do it with like a fucking like helicopter, like an
Sure.
aircraft.
Into a makeshift research laboratory for the researchers.
Oh, and I want to cut what is it? Millie's minigun in half.
I haven't marked on there.
Yeah, I can do that.
Those are my two.
Any extra
Yeah.
would perhaps.
Oh, and our
Just,
wedding.
I need to
Hmm.
go
There
into
we go.
helping. Let's see.
I got it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I have it.
I should be able to find.
I just need somebody to get it done, not necessarily you. I do know you. This is
Every-
something you'd probably be good at.
I'm good at construction, so this is.
make sure it's very clean, so sterile. So probably bring cleaning supplies.
Don't worry about any sort of equipment, lab equipment, etc. We have that being provided by the Nadia.
Hey.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm with things. I'm gonna have an aneurysm at an early age.
Do you have anything more for today, boss?
I need to get the minecart done. Who do you want the minecart done again?
I found the minecart.
If you can find, if you're too busy
Understood.
with this takes priority over
Okay. When do you want the minecart done? I could probably get that
requested to
this
find
week.
one. I was requested to find one. It's not requested. So White Snap requested.
Alright.
Dr. Sean.
Alright.
What'd you last say to me there, Vic?
I was just checking to see if you needed anything there, boss.
I need ibuprofen.
I got that.
Wow, sorry.
Yes, please give me some if you have any. At least 2.
Sean, do we need the minecart for? Asking Dia because I need working on the lab. So I'm gonna need.
Wrench
They want me
told
to start
that
construction.
You told him to look for a cart to move around the tram system here for fast transportation. I found one. It needs fixing.
Fucking dot.
When do you need it
So I can work on the minecart,
As
and
soon
I'm
as
also
possible.
going to start. Yeah, I'm going to work on the minecart, and I'm also going to be
just
starting
tap on my
construction on the lab. For research.
Okay.
Why are you tapping on my visor?
We don't need everyone working on the same thing at once. You can divvy it up. So whoever's better working, you are not going to work on the lab because that requires fine parts. So you work on the minecart.
Well,
You
like,
can
just do
do
it
lab
for
stuff.
We need the room
It's
repaired,
my
and
therapy
then beyond
too.
that, we also need it more
Oh,
sterile.
I-
It's from a
I-
hospital.
Yeah, we
so it's
don't
already
exactly
around
have a
now.
lot of room.
You can call it your Macarena tune.
I can
Well, no,
make the
in a
room
different
bigger.
location, it's
That's
not
just
here.
big shit, and then leave all the
Oh,
other
okay.
actually building it to someone else.
Hospital.
We're fascinating into
My backpack?
Just talk to me.
well, at least one.
Yeah, but can you make it bigger
What's
out of
up?
character?
You have one too, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
looked in
We'll
the mirror.
see.
What's up?
Man, I wish I had known what I put on my back this morning.
What's up, Joy?
Here in the men's room.
Joy, what's up?
Yeah.
Download information into my brain.
Oh, it is, okay.
Much easier.
Oh, he's fucking gone. He's fucking gone, man.
Suppose.
It's not.
I know.
It's in a different location, different-
Oh, I see. I see.
It's a clinic that Pawn used to work at.
I was wondering
what the
backpack actually looked like on this.
Originally, we were gonna use it for something else, but it's a very
I
safe
can- I
location
could
because
do
it's cut off from the
repairs.
rest of the district.
But yeah, I'll work on the minecart. Get that ready. That'll be the thing I'll work on. That and anything else. I know I need to make a helmet, more armor, but that comes later. Just mainly they want the helmet, and then I need to see what other people might need me to do.
You were too hyper.
Alright, well, give the map to some other Mickey who's gonna be working on it now, 'cause it's
Yes.
something we need.
Wait, let me hold on. Let me see if I can copy it down because I have kind of a general map of all around that I use.
Imagine sleeping all day
I use this map quite a lot.
and then waking up and then taking.
So, for your information, the zone is completely cut off.
monsters.
There's only one way into there, and it's a tunnel network.
I don't know why I do
Do you know where it is on this map?
I
My
don't
map?
really like Monster, to be fair.
It's marked
Yes.
on
More like those,
fucking
what is it,
website.
the green tea cans.
Silverstone Clinic. It's like
the
a
can of
shield
green tea.
with a,
Those are pretty good.
like, I think it's
Monsters?
Oh, that's it.
More like the,
Okay.
you know, like the peach tea cans are like 2 liter, I think, at least. Around, like, at least 4
You have
liters.
a pen?
Yeah, peach tea. Those are pretty good.
I love those.
I don't have my large oil markers on me. I think you need to, unless you want me to break your pen, I suggest you do it. I need an oil
What do you
marker.
need
Those
me to-
can withstand my
what do you
grip.
want me to do here?
Just mark down where it is on that, and then I can have that information just in case I need it.
Also, there's obviously Pacific Network. I am going to
jumpstart them.
Jumpstart.
Yes.
I'm gonna disconnect so we don't overload the systems here. So if you can jumpstart them.
a great thing to listen to while I walk.
Yes.
What happened?
Cybernetics were overloading like crazy.
We even put a limiter in and
Okay.
it bypassed the limiter. It's trying to delete a safety mechanism, apparently.
I keep switching between administrator and core. And from what we know, no one here at the Hollow put any limiter on them. So that in itself is a bit concerning.
Neon.
There's only the...
Yes. Flatbed, please.
What is happening with Ame?
Okay.
She's giving you her,
Give them space.
her rest deck.
Her deck, yep. Yep.
Okay, Doc.
Ame okay?
Nicole is going to attempt to, with her systems,
pardon me,
jumpstart the programs in Ame's systems to online.
Okay, gonna need you to give me a roll.
Okay. Okay. I'm not lying, since this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Fucking Nicole. 14.
The other Ripper.
I think it's broken.
Yeah, well. It's goddamn shit. A lot of things are still broken in here. Probably just needs D batteries. I don't think they even sell those anymore. So,
Come make your own.
we've discovered something while we were doing things. And oddly enough, from you, a ping, an outbound broadcasted ping, was detected coming from you. Were you sending information or something? Not from your phone or anything. This is something new.
I believe I know what it is, and the issue was taken care of, but I should have notified more of leadership. A lot of things were happening at that moment.
Alright, from the ground up, what happened?
So the mission that I was tasked to go on with Mouse, Seraph, Willow, and Grim.
Willow?
To get Buddy. Not Willow, sorry. I was reading a book, sorry.
I was about
Robin.
to say, why is Willow here?
No, I was reading a really good book. And just helping them and now here.
I make that mistake
But,
too.
books are good. But to get Buddy, get their compatriot fuel, and get information. I tried using my old outfit to see if I can figure out where are they, where is the information, who's there. Apparently a boss was there, or a boss of some sorts, pirate hat, mask. Granger. Real organized.
Miranda Granger?
That's his name.
Yeah.
He placed something on me, which, if I continue, was taken care of. Placed it on me. I didn't go back with the team. I was separated from them because I didn't know at the time what it was. I contacted Oni and Trace. Trace brought Corvus. He met at a way distant location, far enough from here. Met me there. They removed the device. They saw that the device was transmitting a signal. And what we assumed that it was transmitting a signal to Tigers. To alert them that the device was moved. Trace called 2 taxis to use as a distraction to make the Tigers think that we were going into the taxi, and we left via another exit. I believe they took whatever that thing was and left, but there's nothing attached anymore. It got taken care of.
Alright. Joy, if you could check the truck again, it might just still be in there. If you find it, crush it.
In the truck? Hmm?
We were getting a consistent ping inside one of the trucks.
That I'm not aware of. And I didn't go anywhere near the truck either.
They put a
take care of it
tracker
now.
on you.
So
They could have put one on the truck.
So the people who were there with you were Oni and Trace, correct?
Oni, Trace, and Corvus, who were helping me get rid of the thing.
Thank you. That's all I needed. You can go back and find out what's wrong without me.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a day.
Oh, I will get you the information as soon as I'm done decoding it. I'm also making a fake copy, and I'm gonna chuck the phone somewhere. Hopefully, a tiger finds it and it fucks up people. I don't know.
All right.
What a day. Yeah. Take your time.
That'd be like my ass walking into a building in my old outfit. Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
They're gonna beat the tar out of you. That's the best.
Okay, so this ping on the truck's got me a bit worried, because if it's not... that's not good. It's already been parked there long enough, they're gonna know.
At best case, the tigers know where we are. At worst, Strange hacked into it because he noticed it. I don't know what all the limits of tech sorcery is, but...
By the way,
I don't
boss.
understand what it is. It's magic. Yeah, that's me.
Been meaning to need to talk to you at some point about this. The whole original plan about Millie.
Remember? About Millie. Okay, this is new. Come on. Let's
Oh, you remember about we took her essentially out of charge, so that way she could get close to Strange, put you back into charge eventually. I don't think this plan is still a go. Like at all.
Cute. Good.
Great work.
What have we gained from her doing this? We lost our home. We've had multiple Whisperers die. Strange's forces have gotten stronger. And now there's even... Everything has gotten collectively worse. And now Millie is to the point where even she has advanced even further into this. And yet Strange has not gotten weaker in the slightest.
I was coming to let you know something, but okay.
I thought the angry eyes would be enough to tell them to not come this way.
I had 4 opportunities to kill her at the Hollow. I hesitated every time. And now we have 2 of our people dead. I'm gonna be honest with you, boss. Any reason why whenever we kill Strange, we don't put her into the dirt. And then just let everyone in these undercities try to fight for the new Strange position and let them kill themselves. I don't want to kill her. I don't. I've been striving to try to actually help. But how many more times do we gotta give her chances?
I'm usually 1 for a total of 3 chances. How many chances has she had?
Too many. I've talked to her so many times. Queen's spoken to her so many times. This stupid fucking plan has been brought up 1,000 times. But look at it. It about damn near caused a civil war at one point with our own people. We've gained nothing from Millie. And something tells me the only time it'll finally kick in will be during the last moment. And at that point, I'm gonna be honest, was it worth it?
With how how many people we've lost and how many injuries we've incurred? No.
The only other benefit we have gained from this so far has been a large well of information on the inner workings of Strange's operations.
It's a private meeting, Bishop.
Sorry, Chief. Not really privacy around here, so kind of tough.
This is as best we get.
Other than that information we've gained,
This is also right. What information have we gained? Isn't she supposed to be filtering things to us?
we got the detective, the cat detective that she owns because of implants. They visited us more than once and given us information from that. The first time they showed up,
we've got a cat.
The first time they showed up, they had a discussion with Queen and Gus for an extended period of time, and they gained information on the asylums, the churches, basically a hit list of what we need to take out.
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Where's Queen and Dia?
I saw Queen
right now.
I saw.
I just had a talk with them, specifically about this whole Millie thing. And then she did her thing where she just mumbled to her goddamn self and walked off. Are they still here?
Probably.
My spider senses tell me no. Although I will say, how far can a person who's in constant pain and on an IV, how far could she get?
I don't know.
With Daya's help?
Alright.
Getting real tired of this, man.
I'm too. Yes, Zandra.
About that whole package of business, I assume Queen has cleared it up with you.
No. No, actually, I haven't heard a single damn thing about it.
What are they doing?
You want to know more? Because I know more about it.
Brady, yes.
Exercise time.
Not the
Here
time.
we go.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So, Zandra, please go ahead and inform me what is going on with this package that was delivered to our front doorstep. And probably a bomb.
No, it was full of medical supplies. Queen, opened it earlier and gave me fresh medical supplies from it.
What?
Right. Do we know who it was from?
No, they didn't elaborate.
No, we don't. Okay,
Queen
is that
may have
all?
an idea.
Where are
The
these
notes on the package said it was from a concerned citizen.
Uh-huh.
From a concerned citizen.
Yep.
They're not here. Obviously.
Great.
Obviously.
Where are the medical supplies?
They're with Queen, and Queen isn't here. So I'm not sure exactly where they put it.
That lowers the risk to us? Great.
I don't know.
All right, those of you here who are not a part of leadership, skedaddle. Get.
Alrighty.
Thank you, though. Thank you for the info. Sorry for the yelling.
Fine to be here. All right. We four are going inside there.
Stand up. Fantastic. Day gets better and better.
Why is everything devolving into fucking madness today?
Getting better and better.
Alright, so let's go over some things that we know. One, a lot of information has not actually been shared, one of which is Trace, another of which is Queen. Oh, what else am I missing? Oh yeah. We have a mysterious package come to Queen which contains medical supplies which she's kept for herself. We've had Seraph go about doing his thing and even admitting that he would have gone against the orders. We've had a report from Queen talking about how people are actually going against orders that are being given by leadership, and if they had actually followed her orders when on the mission, she would not have the injury she has today. So, I know things are rocky right now, especially considering we're down here in the metro again, but I am very seriously considering doing a rework of leadership. Remember what we talked about before? You weren't there for that. Remember what we talked about before?
Here, let's try to take a second. On the Trace thing. Trace multiple times has only really not told us info because they don't have the full spectrum. And they're trying to wait for us, or wait for them to get the full info before they tell us. If we think Trace is holding something out, normally if we ask Trace, they are very willing to tell us. And then the response is normally, I didn't have all the info. They've done this before, they'll do it again. And that's not to say that something's bad, that's just to say they're trying to make sure they give us the full spectrum. My only concern is, last time they did that, Havana.
We have even said before that even if they don't have all the info, they do need to share what they have. Especially with important things. Such as a bug being planted on one of our people. From a tiger boss, nonetheless. From Granger.
It's starting to sound like we just have civil unrest. Another fucking civil war about to happen again? Yeah?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think we're gonna have a full-blown civil war. I think we just have people who are doing things and not thinking about the importance of communication.
I'm getting real worried about this thing with... Look, I've done my best to try to be as respectful and calm as I can about this Millie stuff.
I know.
But this is getting too far. And the fact that any time I have always stood with Queen about trying to keep Millie alive, about bringing her home. But after this shit with the Hollow,
all I see right now is getting more and more power, and the way she's currently treating us, even if it is all happening to be an act, we still have Whisperers dead. We still have Whisperers being injured. And this is not only those from the Hollow. We are talking about those across all of our outposts and those who are in the streets. That is a lot of people dead.
As it is.
have you been on the streets recently?
Only a few times, but not very far.
Do you know how bad it's getting? Whisperers aren't out there to take care of their places anymore. And the ones that are, they're fucking hiding. People are scared. There are corpses out there. Cops are fucking fighting to the day's end, trying to keep things in order against what? Strange goons? On that job that we went on to go deal with some of the fucking tigers,
They were just wandering about the streets fucking with cops like it was funny with a fucking half-alive fucking Hulk out there. Whatever was this plan that we made with Millie, this is too far. After we take care of Strange, we have to rebuild our outposts. We have to refill our numbers. Hope to God we can still keep people together, because if we don't, dude, District Zero's fucked. I know we've joked that District Zero's fucked 24/7. I get it, but there are still people here. I want to stand with Queen. I do. She's my friend. I care about her with everything in my heart. But she's putting everything into someone. Wall, man. Like, out of everyone, Wall. That's not to say I don't value anyone's lives, but why?
He was someone who actively jumped in front of you to protect you from something. So I know. So the question we're asking with that is, we pretty much all agree that Millie has gone too far. That 6 has gone too far. But in the process of taking care of this problem, are we willing to lose Queen as well?
If we decide to not save her, yes, we're going to have to. She's still standing with her after all of this. And right now, we don't even know where they are right now. And it just so happens that the 2 people who have been closest in contact with her are just gone.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be the fucking weird theorist here, but we just had to deal with this.
Yep. Okay. Should we ever come across Millie again, we do not fight to make it look real. We make it real. And if she so happens to get cut down, then that's her problem for not prioritizing her own life. She put herself into that mix, that's her problem. We know how to take care of Strange. We do. We've just always been afraid of him, because that's how he manipulated us. Fear. He had things we liked. He had things we loved. But now he's taken basically everything from us. He's taken our outposts. He's taken away our influence, in a way, across District Zero. And he's made this place an entire zone of terror. We know the locations of the churches. We know the locations of our outposts that he has taken. We know where the asylums are as well. We know exactly where we need to go. And in those locations, we're very likely going to find more information. I don't doubt it even a little bit.
But what about our homes? The Hollow, the other bases? Even if we did decide to start attacking.
Right now the plan is we're going to go after the Whispering Oak, get our ammo production back so we can actually fight back in a more effective way than just with our melee weapons. We received word from XO, he came from there. They're fighting back a little bit, they're resisting. It may not be with fists and guns, but it is with sneers and jeers. So they're not on his side at all. That and the people we saved, we're gonna hit that. We're going to get our homes back first. We're going to retake our outposts. We're going to retake the Hollow. And then we're going to hit the churches. We're going to hit the asylums. We're going to find out where Victor Strange lives. And we're going to kill him. We're gonna take him out once and for all.
Is there any way
So
we
question,
can get
on the...
more people?
More what?
We have a checklist and we'll be taking it down, but if we're the underdog here. Strange has overwhelming force. If he gets agitated by our push, he can try and push back, and he can push harder. Is there any way we can make him have to fight on multiple fronts?
People?
Actually, there might be a way. We get back the Whispering Oak, we get ammo. We can start supplying contingencies with some of the Whispers that are out there. Bound to be. Once we take back the Hollow, we send out a message. I hate to say it, but Victor Strange and the Tigers have left us at a pretty good point. Right now, the Tigers are out there tearing up everything. Strange's goons are yanking people off the streets, God knows what. If we strike back, and we make a call to action, and we show them that we're rising up with everyone else, get bikers out there on the streets, get Whispers out there on the streets. All these riots. How the hell could you have an anti-Whisperer riot when it turns out the people we've been fighting are now out there tearing you to shreds?
The riots would
I don't like it. I don't.
With the Kijin with the Kijin checkpoints going down and what's happening to them.
Are they going down? Because when Aki announced that, he got cut off.
I saw a report, I think this zeroed hour person or something or whatever said that they were going down, but there's all the painters everywhere. The riots might be losing steam if we can get call out there, contact someone inside, tell them to keep the fight going and just give them a new target. People who are in a mob like to have something to be angry at.
The difference is that Victor Strange will actually take people and make an object out of them, make an example out of them. Kijin, they'll just shoot you down at most.
We need to...
We're talking about turning the common people from their violent riot towards people who will kill you if they're pissed off that day, to someone who will actively torture you, turn you into a bot, and display you in front of your family while you kill them, while you're still inside your head, understanding what's going on, and you see yourself killing your own family.
Then we stop advertising this as a gang. Because it's not anymore. I think I've told you this before, but when's the last time we've done anything gang-related? We've been fighting back against what? The Tigers, Victor Strange. Hell, we even went into the city to help deal with Kijin.
Yeah.
We don't advertise this as a gang anymore. We're trying to help these people in the city. If anything, we're damn near a resistance front at this fucking point. Hell, we even have ammunition production. We've got military veterans.
We have a hospital.
Hospital? Outreach programs for people working... Exactly.
We have training centers.
Everyone, it's everything before, we had every right for them to make riots against us. Every goddamn right. But now...
If we
can reach out to the people.
If we make the call to arms, no longer as a gang, but as a force to defend people. I don't know how it works, but while we can get public support from that,
it's really simple.
The Merciful Heart
people trying to
has
District 0 who are picking up the pieces.
The Merciful Heart
and everyone
has
else is just
sway.
making a mess.
We've done a lot.
Go ahead, Annie.
The Merciful Heart has its political sway. We've done a lot to help everyone. If the Whisperers come out with the same goal in mind, it'd make the Tigers hate it, but we can get a lot more political support support if the Merciful Heart states that they support the Whisper movement. Not in the sense of joining it, just that they're the ones they're backing. It's an option. It's a dangerous statement to make, but it would give almost immediate results.
Right. Look, appreciate the merit of what? We're doing shit out of our scope for a gang? Let's say we start calling ourselves, we're no longer a gang. That's not gonna stop people from viewing us as, you know, not a gang. They're still gonna... Don't the Whispers have a history? Decades of history
Very
of being
long
unknown
history.
gang? We can't really circumvent the history that
You're right.
But we
built at this
can.
point. And
But we can
that
take
won't-
action.
That won't change the actions regardless. That still won't change the minds of the, what? Hundreds, thousands of people in District Zero. Both Whispers, non-Whispers, Tigers, whatnot, they're still gonna see us as a gang. And say we deal with Strange and all his ilk. We're no longer a gang. We still need to deal with the Tigers. What about Kaijin? If they see us as no longer, if they see us as more of a gang, maybe like a militia group, if change of force, that's gonna give them the best excuse to call in heavier forces than they have already.
Then we cause a conflict in there. Hear me out. I've gone on down there, and whenever we were working together, trying to fight the little contingent of the half Hulk, there were blue cops down there. Normal boys in blue who are just trying to do right by the city. They worked together with us. They listened to us. When we helped them, they helped us and gave us an opportunity. If we keep helping and we keep standing with the people, I get it. We got a bad history. You're right. We do. I know. I worked with the people whose job it was to kill all of you. I get it. I've heard every side of the spectrum. Do you want to know what the problem is? Everyone in leadership at the Tigers had the same mindset. Everyone thinks it, so it's true. Who gives a fuck? We're in the middle of it. Keep sitting in it. You want to ride in your filth? Ride in your filth. The people who used to lead the Whispers, same shit. You were in the filth? Ride in it. It's all you are. 24/7, we've constantly just wallowed in our pain and misery. We've risen up to the occasion and then smacked down, and then we do it all over again, and then we start separating into each other and a whole load of other shit. Want to know how we change things? By changing things. By standing up, cutting away the fucking problems. Our original plan was so fucked to begin with. What, bring in Millie so we can replace Strange? Fuck that. Get rid of him. No more Strange. Let the people down below kill each other for the new Strange position. Not our fucking problem. Our problem's the people up here, the ones that have been suffering since the beginning. We've looked at this wrong since the fucking beginning. I want to live in a city where I don't have to fucking have a sword on my back 24/7 to feel safe. Where I know that my kid can actually go out and have an education and be happy. Where people can live.
Hey, Vic.
We do it by living, man. By going out there. And if
could
they want to say that
manage-
we're bastards and monsters, we still go out there and keep doing it.
If you
Okay.
can manage to get your hands on a radio, maybe even a police scanner, one of the first things we need to do is we make sure that the Blues are well aware that if they're doing things that proper cops do, we'll support them. If they're being dirty and corrupt, we'll go against them. Because we need to solve things
That's
from the
good.
core, and they need to understand that.
It's gonna be a tough one. I mean, hey, they're still cops at the end of the day. They gotta
always is a
follow their
tough one.
regulations.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I think if anything, we play it smart. We keep doing our job, going after Strange like we're going to. Take back the Oak, take back the Hollow, start attacking their bases. When we're out there and in the streets and whatnot, we're gonna run into these cops. Like I said, Zero's basically become a bit more of a fucking hell pit at this point. When we run into them, we help them. We don't ask them for anything more. We don't take from them. We help them, make sure they're recovered and good, go about our business, they go about their business. Word of mouth goes fast. Hey, how'd you get
That's
injured?
what we were
A
doing
bunch of
with
whispers
medical
fucking
and
saved me.
information and such. Small and simple things. They make big strides as long as you keep going.
The
We
more
just need to make
pressure,
sure people know and understand that we're here to help.
the more
not
pressure
take
we can
over.
put on Strange once all
Okay.
this starts, the better we can.
One little thing then. We get the people on our side. We get this whole change about. But who controls the districts exactly? District 0. Who's supposed to be in charge?
Ideally, the way I think, I hope it ends up being just us. But realistically thinking, wait for me to finish. I saw you reacting in your way. Realistically, if things go our way, it would end up being Keegan and us. I don't really see a way that we take down Keegan. But I do see us leading things down here on the ground, boots on the ground. They can do what they want with their corporate things and all the top-notch people up in their high rises and eating steak every single minute. But we control down here. The Blues understand what it's like and they actually work with us. Hopefully. But it would end up being something like that. An undercity of sorts, you could call it.
But they're not leaving us alone right now. They're still gunning for us regardless. In order to have that sort of future available to us, we need to have some sort of amicable relation with Kaijin, yeah?
Well, we do have Mari inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's done us good so far, right?
It
Well,
guarantees.
it has
thinking
gotten us
someone
key people,
more-
and it has kept some of Keegan off of us.
Some, but not all. They're still gunning for us, gunning for our arrest. They probably still have some of our people in their holding cells as we speak.
That's because
Hold
the
up.
plan to take care of Kai hasn't happened.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing on its own right, but also remember, Strange is all up in Kaijin right now, too. If we take care of Strange, there's a lot of stuff that's gonna change. A lot of games on the field morph and modify at that point. Hell, even the Tigers are gonna have a reaction from it. I mean, I'm sorry, but right now, we're not really much of a threat for them. Hell, they haven't even really been fucking looking for us. If we take down Strange and bring back our bases back up, they're gonna get scared.
Even the Tigers are afraid of the boogeyman.
Put the boogeyman's head on
It's
top
a
of that
long
train.
shot. Is there any way we can get them to fight?
Who, Keegan?
No.
I know one way.
The Tigers.
Sorry.
They don't like
Vic,
Strange.
were you around when Vito was in play?
I was.
Do you think he would ally with his greatest enemy to fight the boogeyman?
You want to broker a deal with the Tigers? The same Tigers
No,
that
I
have been
really
hunting
don't.
us down.
I really
For
don't.
years,
but
at
I
this
need-
point.
It's an option. It's an option.
He said he used to look up to me. Said he still does. That's a hell of a chance, though, because you know he's gonna want to have a meeting on his fucking grounds.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was. I'm just trying to find options to divide Strange's attention. Who knows, we might not need to make a deal with the Tigers at all. If Strange starts to show weakness, the Tigers might want to take their cut.
The best bet that I can see is working to get him extricated from Keegan Tower and to get the people to rise up alongside of us. Because if we have the people with us, that's not only going to affect Strange, that is going to affect Keegan, and that is going to affect the Tigers.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've done a head count recently, but there's a lot more people in District 0 than there are Tigers or Keegan operatives. Even us.
Then we get the word to the
All
riots.
we have to do is wave the banner.
People. Get the word to the riots, the people, whoever is able to actually guide the mob, so that they're moving.
I think I have a job for Handlock.
That talk aside, though, serious question. Leadership. What are you thinking, man?
Oh, Trace has always been iffy for me. Lucky, well, he just got his arms ripped off. I don't know how he's
Lucky's mental health is coming into question big time. I'm really worried about that guy. The fact he wanted to go on a fucking suicide mission and take our people along.
His mom's in a strange asylum.
I mean, I feel you, man, but like, a suicide run?
A plan you can't walk away from is a really bad plan.
Wait. You wanna bring Lucky into leadership?
He's already...
He already is.
He has been. He's been a part of intelligence for a while now.
You know, this is the same guy who chose to one day rush into the medical bay where injured people were, and shoot it the fuck up, yeah?
I am very
I
aware.
already made this
want you to
point.
think-
I already made this point. I feel you. I
Yeah,
made this point. I feel you.
Hold it. Stop, Wrench. I want you to think something real quick. Think about all the members we have in the Whisperers. And now think about it 3 months prior to this, or give or take. Who in the Whispers, aside from Trace and aside from Lucky, and we didn't even have Dawn at this time, we didn't have Gareth, who would fit inside intelligence?
Wait, 3 months prior? If we didn't have Dawn?
We didn't have Dawn when this happened. This happened before then.
Yeah.
And now you're understanding why he's in the position he is.
Unless you want me as backup head of intel, but I don't want to pull out the whiteboard anymore.
Please don't.
I've already talked to
My only other option. He still hasn't apologized. As far as I know, he hasn't apologized to a single soul from that med bay for doing that. He barely even hit his fucking target. He shot everyone else.
He did apologize, apparently, by killing Yuna. That was his apology.
That was his fucking apology. How is that a fucking apology? Huh?
Okay. So, let's deal with this. We know that we want to get Lucky out, okay? What are the ramifications of doing this? Because as we all know, he's extremely social. Extremely. What are the ramifications of taking him out of this intelligence position? I know you were worried about one point about him being able to lead resistance against us. About how he has plans in the back of his mind that he doesn't tell anybody.
Well, so... on that, the biggest reason why he worries me is because he has done that kind of stuff in the past, but for a while now, he has been pretty straight-laced. At least from what I've seen. The only thing that I worry about, though, is same thing with Queen. Her mental health. My man carved a part of his fucking face recently, by the way. Don't know if you saw that. That was a thing.
That was
That's
someone
not...
else.
That was someone else. He told me it was him.
Mm-hmm.
Did he do that to
All right.
himself?
What?
The carve mark on his face? Is that someone else? Still.
This real quick.
The fact. Gotcha. I'm just worried about their mental health. That's just my whole thing. And now this Millie thing with like Queen and Dia.
I've been spending the last couple of days with Queen making sure she gets better. She, doesn't sleep normally. Because of people who don't want to listen to leadership in the first place, or at least listen to competence. Got her fucking the entirety of her back and arm are fucked.
So hold on. What happened with that? What did she mean by people weren't listening?
I only heard the back end of it, but okay, you know Queen. She always, whenever we're out in the field, out on missions, she's always watching everyone's back. Especially the ones who don't know what they're doing, who don't know how to fight, who only see one thing in front of them, and apparently someone didn't listen, and that led to the severe case that was in the med bay.
Okay, hold on, Sean.
Subway car. Fuck.
Yeah. What's going on with this report from Queen? What happened with this? People weren't listening to her leadership or something like that.
Okay, so
Do we
apparently
know the full
mission that
context?
Apparently the mission that she went to on Friday, they went down, they managed to find Whisperers that were being taken prisoner by Keegan Tower. On that, they were getting signals down further beneath, and they managed to find a map of some sort that beneath what we knew as Red's base, there was an even bigger Keegan facility. They went down there and they managed to find the Whisperer and crack him out. This is our new boy, I believe his name is Jack. Either way, when they did that, apparently some zombie-like things, came into being. Apparently when they unlocked whatever he was in, it also unlocked their own cells or whatever they were. Well, these things attacked them, as well as these Magitech-wielding Keegan operatives. Zombies. That spit acid and apparently burrow. And don't die!
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds
Apparently these zombie
great.
things don't actually die.
That sounds great and familiar.
And in the process of getting people out, a self-destruct was activated. And so she told people to get out. Let her be in the back. Let her guard the rear, because that's where the zombies were and everything. So she could defend herself and retreat while others were carrying Greg, who had been knocked unconscious. They were carrying him out and trying to force their way past the Keegan operatives. However, a few of them, of which the one that was noted by name was Sloan, or Beast, whichever personality you want to say was active at the time, I don't really care at this point, actively went against orders.
Indeed.
Which caused Queen, the leader of the group, and being a leader of special operations on that, kept trying to force her to continue on, but Sloan refused. Because of this, the retreat was slowed down. They managed to get it out of the facility with seconds remaining, and in the process, she was covered. Extremely private! Do not come this way! That way, please!
Walk back the other way, please.
We don't have those here. Anyways. That is why she is covered in her injuries, because she was literally covered in this acid of sorts. And she had to force Sloan out, who is actively trying to be a hero.
So, the Sloan Beast thing. I'm getting knockout vibes. Like,
oh,
badly,
don't even
like...
get me started on knockout again.
Well, no, hear me out, boss. Listen, I had to keep quiet about a lot of things when it comes to Havana. You know why. You know I can't tell you much. I'm no longer a part of that.
You're Havana.
Don't worry.
You're not?
No, I'm not. I'm signed out.
Leave it, keep going.
Last job had us do stuff to civilians that I don't.
Oh.
Point aside, there was a time during one of the missions where Beast had me in a chokehold with a gun to my head. This is the second time that they have tried to kill me, and someone has had to stop them. There is also a consistency where we have to keep reminding them during missions what is even going on, and it's not that I don't respect Sloan, but even after trying to communicate with Beast personally, it's clear they're just on a fucking suicide trip, and we're along for the ride.
I can probably guess the reason why Sloan specifically, or Beast, or whomever the fuck was in the facility, chose to ignore Queen and attempted to do... Okay, everyone in the research has this little tick. It doesn't matter who they are, what they were, they have this little tick that I found out. And I think Trace probably has it too at this point. They love to fuck around and find out. Especially concerning whatever research samples they can get their hands on. I say that because Bruja and Ven, when we went to go out to deal with the spider fucking SCP shitty thing, they both asked me to bring back shit from them after knowing this thing could regenerate literally fucking anything. I said no. But, that could... And a Kaijin facility where that thing probably originated from, given the descriptions of whatever they encounter in there.
Yep.
Bear the same resemblance to the spider leader we fought. Just fucking hell. That could be a reason to go off on their own, ignore orders, all that. I'm saying is it's a problem.
I'm realizing a problem with this conversation. We just keep listing new and new fucking problems. There has to be some way to fucking deal with this, man. There has to be.
Well, one way to do it is that if you actively go against orders, you'll be treated as an enemy. And there was actually a rule, Vic, I don't know if you know is in place, but if someone pulls a gun or a weapon on you and actively attacks you, all other Whisperers in the vicinity are to pull their weapons and shoot the attacker. Did they do this for Sloan? And did Sloan actively attack or threatened?
Okay, you can't supply that fucking theory for that. This case, at least. Because they're getting attacked by whatever monstrosities they fucking encountered in there.
He's talking about the thing where they pointed a gun at me.
Okay. For that. In the case of Sloan, it wouldn't necessarily be pull your gun and shoot her. It would be leave her behind.
We were on a Havana job. Couldn't exactly do that. And we were being sworn to secrecy, which still doesn't fucking leave this goddamn room.
Alright. So, let's get back to the thing that we were originally on. Leadership. Lucky, removed. Yes, we're all agreed on that.
Please.
Trace.
Until we get more intel on what's going on.
Look, Trace is done for all of the shit that I know we can all collectively give Trace. Trace has been. Without Trace, we would not have made it as far as we have. All of us have to be able to say that. I think we need to have a serious talk with Trace. Now, mind you, Trace hasn't fucked us over that much recently. There's been a single case, and then after that, it's been...
Sorry, I was texting Queen. Are you alive? Did you die? Vic?
Damn it.
What was TLDR on what he said about Trace?
We need to have Trace here if we're gonna have this. Or you need to.
Got
okay,
it.
I was going to
talk to Trace.
Add to this. We need to have. Not even just talk to Trace. I think we just need to have a general leadership mission, a leadership meeting at this point with everyone involved with the entirety.
We do.
Because having these little tidbits of conversation, we don't get all the facts. So then new information is brought in by, say, me, Cairo, Biker, Queen, Lucky, and Trace.
The funny thing is we have a text chat for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, from my experience
most of the time
in
we
the
can't all be
Whispers,
in the same place.
in my experience with the Whispers, no one uses the text chats. I'm talking about no one listens to me in the. No one used to listen to me in the Mechie chat before. It was just me telling people, "Hey, I could use help with this," and them just fucking off and just doing whatever the fuck they wanted.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You have to tell them straight to their face for the point to get through. Otherwise, it's just gonna go in one eye and fucking I don't know, out their ass.
In most cases, you have to tell them to their face and then punch them in the gut for them to actually understand. It's actually ridiculous. I'm actually going to pull this, but back in my day, you were given an order once, and the people went and did it.
Crazy.
I know, and guess what? The amount of injuries we sustained and the amount of deaths we had were far fewer. In fact, small squads of our... let's say we have Corvus out on there, and he's not a techie. He is someone who has an Uzi. He has a gun. A squad of 5 of him would go out and blow up a Tiger facility because they knew how to work together and because they actually followed orders. Nowadays, we can't do that. We can't do that without having people losing a half an arm and information being blown out the wazoo.
Yeah.
I went with a back in my day spiel. Okay, so we're gonna talk with Trace, and let's see, is there anything that needs to be filled?
Give
Queen. Oh, by the way, Queen's
we
back.
drop. Okay. Before we drop the news on Lucky, give him time to recover. Yeah. Let this
recover.
I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna recover from his mom being in an asylum with Strange.
I was referring to these.
Yeah. He's still going.
Yeah, he did
through
just
the
kind of wake
physical
up out of a
therapy.
coma.
It's a bit rough going at the start. That's on purpose.
To be fair, I don't think anybody was going to ask him to do any kind of leadership work anyways, especially down to his condition.
Yeah. So, alright, we'll discuss this at a later time. Did you want to go talk to Dia? Because Dia just went upstairs.
Want me to go talk to Dia?
I can talk.
You're probably better.
Us, really.
She doesn't really listen to me anymore.
I think Dia thinks I'm going to kill them.
I can talk to them.
It's cause the helmet.
think I might have also
the way you
threatened him at
stand.
least once.
I have to. It's because the helmet, the way you stand, and the fact that you can pull that sword quicker than most people can even think.
What do we want to know from Daya? I'm going to go talk to them.
Where did they go?
Where have they been? Who have they been talking to?
God, nah, Joe. Sorry. It was consistent. Go ahead.
I had a sudden urge to death that I had to suppress. I'm so close to punching you right now.
I know. I'm sorry. It was
If you
so
do that, I'll
fucking
have to pull my
instinctual.
gun on you and shoot you.
I mean,
I just said. Pause. That fucking cat has gone through that door and come out of that door consistently. What the fuck's happening?
I think agents are here. Hold on.
I saw the same cat at Meat Rack, so
Where did the cat fucking? Oh, it fucking listened.
No, kind of.
I thought that was Sandra's cat. What was it? Belle? The longest time. Because they look the exact same. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. I need to go talk to.
I have no idea.
Oh, let's
Go investigate that. Daya!
Why is he pointing the gun at a cat?
That's not
Alright,
our
they're
concern right now. I need to talk
They're clear?
to you.
Okay.
They're clear. It's just a cat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to recover from having to see that.
What do you mean recover?
Listen, we still
There's a cat.
Atlas just drew a shotgun on a cat.
Yes.
That
People are
cat.
fucked like that.
It was a dangerous
How did
cat.
he?
Look, see?
You know he makes dog noises?
That's not a dog noise.
But they made dog noises before.
I'm sure. Anyways.
Anyways, I'm gonna go do my praise in the mid bay. Is that fine? Is that a better location than in the corner? Because you've...
Yeah. It's consecrated, connected via ritual.
I don't know
It's
if it's
more
the...
than likely better.
I guess the same thing as the... one in the... globe.
Probably. Where did you
That's
and
assuring.
where
Thank
did
you.
you go? You apparently
What do you mean, where did I go?
disappeared earlier.
I mean, I
People-
disappeared. Like, what? Okay, when did I disappear? I've been out of the metro 2 times. One of the times I was on walk with Queen because she can't be by herself and she's injured and she wanted to get fresh air. And the other time I
So
went
you two
beside
were
to the
walking?
thing. Yes.
Okay. Did anything
She wanted to
happen?
get out of the metro because she's been stuck in here.
okay?
No. I'm fine.
Okay.
Besides that, I might be losing an arm, but I'm working on fixing it.
I'm working on fixing that too, so that it doesn't happen.
Well, as long as I get the voice recording, we'll be fine. If I do lose it, maybe I get a cool arm instead, you know? Look at things on the bright side.
The bright side is you not losing an arm.
Well, yes, but you gotta be positive about things, Cairo. That's why all of you are so sad, and I'm not. It's also because I'm probably mentally fucked up, but, you know, that's a different conversation.
It's not sad. I'm just frustrated and so a bit stressed because of that.
That's understand. I'm a bit stressed, you know.
Okay.
But, like...
You are free to go conduct your prayers.
Thank you for releasing me, Cairo.
This is what I have to deal with. This was just supposed to be normal.
Concern.
Are you capable of withstanding critical information right now?
I thought you were gonna say critical damage.
I mean,
Can you
it can
handle
be
a
considered
fucking-
critical
can you handle
damage
a crit
right now?
Can
critical
you
mental
handle
damage,
a
isn't it?
natural 20 right now?
Backwards.
I can try, yeah.
Alright, good. Because I have had so much critical information dumped on me today.
Uh-huh.
Especially the things that I've been doing out on the streets that I'm done.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Want me to redirect it towards Cairo and
Hold on,
Renstein?
she's raising her hand.
You want to hear what was reported by Daya?
I will come back later.
Yes, I do want to hear that. Please.
Queen needed fresh air. The two of them went for a walk. Nothing important happened.
Okay. And you're certain she wasn't lying?
There's a possibility they could have lied to me. You can check the story with Queen as well, but it doesn't
I'll
seem
do that
unreasonable.
later.
Alright. Good stuff.
Continue.
Okay.
If you want to be here for this, be here. If you've taken enough
I'm gonna
damage,
stay here because it's the last thing I'm hearing.
So yeah, still kept switching from the core themselves, make sure someone else, which is another point of concern. Again, no one placed a limiter on them, so this is new. Unless someone did it without knowing, without them knowing, it's kind of fucked
you know
up.
who would put a limiter?
The
Chris?
same
On
person
her?
who put their arm on.
Exactly.
But
She
Trace has been
was
here.
unconscious when it
This is
happened.
new.
Wait, this isn't Trace. We haven't said anything about Trace on this.
Oh.
This is the person who installed the arm after the Strange raid when she was suddenly missing. And then she came back with Rosie with the new arm that's also a gun.
Yeah, I see that part. Kind of.
So is Strange the one that we're thinking about, or?
No, it had no insignias and such in there.
Oh.
Can you do any backtracing, backlogging to find the source of this right now?
We tried. We couldn't find anything.
By the way,
kept
her left
refusing.
arm's a Mega Man arm.
I saw this.
No.
Yeah.
Ivy was able to make a full deletion code, and it accepted it. But I have a feeling it's only a matter of time until it realizes that it's a false positive, and doubles back to continue trying to delete this limiter.
Then that means whoever did this is very good at working with tech. Focus on that. We'll find an answer.
Alright, here's an option. Have we thought about
So
removing the
do-
arm?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Detail?
I don't think we have anything to really replace it with, and it would more so.
We still have.
Right, the
We still
doing
have
work.
low tier shit we can work with. We grabbed everything we could take from the hollow and loaded it into semi. It's sitting in storage right now. It's nothing high tech or fucking Mega Man style, but
Is it just the
it'll
arm
work like
that
a normal
that
arm.
has the problem? Like, is it anywhere else?
That's the brand new part. So
The suction core thing is an entire function, and it overheated Nicole. Nicole's arms were steaming because Ame's RAM usage bumped up so high.
Maybe the electrocution feature's not even on. See?
Hey. Guys, like fucking burn marks there.
Well, Joy tased Greg just earlier, and Greg is bad with electricity, so...
Joy has talked to me about this already, and the thing
I
is,
have
Joy has a thing with
cybernetics,
germs.
every-
Joy has a thing with germs, and he literally had third-degree burns on his skin, so he freaked out and tased him because he got too close.
I swear it was turned. I swear it was turned off. I swear it was turned. I swear it was turned off.
Are you okay? Did you take offense at this?
It stings, but no, I'll live.
Okay.
I swear it was turned off.
Okay, I think
fine.
Okay. Here's even if we take off the arm, whoever did whatever to Ame, it's still gonna linger. It's still going to be present anyway.
It's not just the arm; it's everything.
Exactly.
It's the full thing. The whole system. I can
Someone's
try.
good with
I
tech.
tried pacing.
Could be. Does this look like Strange's fucking a mark? I guess.
Here's the thing that fucking confused me. I tried
Actually,
pacing a
funny I
monitoring
forgot about
script.
this is his leg.
I tried putting a monitoring script on her, so if this happens again,
this
I
is my
never
brother's
know.
robot
I
leg.
know if
He
it's
got
someone.
from Strange.
The second I tried, it accepted it, and then it nearly broke my wrist mount. It nearly broke my computer. And then text appeared saying no. So I don't know if that's the system saying don't monitor me, or that administrator saying no, you don't have a choice.
That's good with tech.
You don't have a chance.
You know what I think this requires? A deep dive into Ame's brain.
Oh, I am down.
That's
I'm volunteering.
very highly
dangerous.
Great.
Absurd.
Suicidal.
Tech-based adventures?
Woo!
The only people who I
That's for the
know
tech people, not me.
dived
Not me. I don't know a thing about the
14.
stuff.
It's me, Robin, and Trace.
All right.
Well, here's the thing. Unless you can think of another option, that's all I know right now about that.
Okay. But to keep an eye on Ame, survey her cyberware, I assume that's the right term. Keep me informed if anything updates, you reach any firewalls, anything changes at all from this present moment. If anything happens, inform me.
I'll
But
do
yeah,
regular
don't
checks on their,
don't
cyber.
inform me. Tell Robin, yeah? Because she has a better understanding of this stuff than I do.
This isn't just like oh, it's happening here. Similar stuff has happened back at the Hollow as well. Where I remember one time they had me check their cyberware because they couldn't remember anything for a few hours.
At the Hollow?
Here's a great question.
When we had the Hollow, yeah.
Here's a great question.
Didn't tell
Trace know
anyone,
about these
okay.
issues?
Trace also, from my knowledge, did some checks on them.
Why have none of you done anything to save one of our people earlier?
Okay.
Sorry, that question kind of just passed my
I
head.
think it's because they didn't know what to do, so they waited to see more symptoms so they could figure out what it's like and what to do.
We've been trying.
That is an actual IT
We've tried a new
practice.
thing.
If you can't find a
Every
pattern,
time we
you can't
tried a
really do
new
much.
thing, it would just spit out some random fucking thing at us and leave us more confused than last time.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, every part of me wants to agree with Wrench about this whole thing being a very suicidal thing, but Ame's not exactly a computer. We can't just swap out all the parts and then do a fresh install of Windows.
Oh yeah, she's
Might
not.
actually have to have people go in there, man.
Right.
Complex.
Keep her under surveillance at this point, I'm gonna have to say, because we could have a potential, very much a potential leak in the subway, Hollow. Fuck, it's the fucking
Metro.
Hollow. I don't care.
Sabalo.
Hollow.
It's the
Hollow
sub-hollow.
tomorrow.
It's the sub-hollow.
Keep her under surveillance. Notify Robin of any changes. If there is anything dire, notify me.
Alright. And you said those might be an information issue. Do you want me to try and limit their access? Because the first time that I entered the Whispers, they gave me access immediately to certain things.
Repeat that? I
I
did not hear that.
I would say do not limit the access, because if you do that, then whatever's doing anything would know that their jig is up.
Yeah.
Okay, they already know their jig is up because they responded to whatever Neon was trying to do and said no.
Or they could be persistent and continue. Could be a taunt.
And then, of course, if we make it so that this endeavor that they are pushing for isn't going to work for them anymore, then they might just kill it.
If they're able, if this is an actual person, if this is someone who's managed to quite literally gain access into Ahmed, yeah, I'm pretty sure if they deem her of no use, it's just gone. I wouldn't put past it.
Okay.
Or I think
went to the bathroom or something.
Yeah. Anyways, there has been a lot of deep conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Do what
I'll
you think
keep
is
track of
best
her.
in terms of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, who, huh? Yes? No?
Apparently people want to talk to me about
Maybe.
my briefcase.
Yes.
Your briefcase. You two do that. I'm going to bed.
I know, but yeah, I'll
Keep
keep
her
an eye on them.
monitor, yeah?
Absolutely. I'll get Ivan up as well, because they also look through her stuff with me. So, thank you. I'll keep you up to date.
No. Such a shit day.
Yeah.
Well, I'm off to sleep. Adios.
Yeah, get your rest. I know I won't.
I have a theory about Ame.
Yeah.
What's your theory?
It could be Oz.
Oz?
It's a tiger boss. Tin Man worked for him.
Okay.
That's why I was...
We saw him at the
You
casino.
found Oz. We saw Oz at the casino.
Yeah, he was right by the bar
When?
we went over by Sai.
What did he
Because
look like?
after Sai got kidnapped, he had like the regular tiger hoodie, but he had a big smile mask.
He was fucking staring at the entire time. Ah, okay.
It's a long shot, but it
Wait, you
is
said
a theory.
Tin Man worked with him.
Yeah,
You
Tin
guys
Man used to
found
be a
Tin Man
tiger
in
under
that.
him.
You found Tin Man in that place that had all the scattered fucking robot
think they did, yeah.
scraps and heaps, yeah? I went back with the Whispering Oak people to get a couple scrap piles for them. For later usage, which is gone now. Oz.
I can look at my
Why do you think
recordings
it
to
could
see if I
be-
could find anything, but
Okay.
because usually tigers do shit, but that's the other technological person I know besides Strange, and I know Ame probably isn't talking to Strange actively, and
Strange
I think
works
since a lot of people have ties with tigers,
Strange is more along the lines of putting bombs into people, essentially.
Yeah.
And they're obsessed with the idea of perfection. They wouldn't leave Ame in this state.
They wouldn't give Ame a souped up fucking arm.
Not just an arm. They would do far more. So, I guess narrowing down the options of tech wizards that we know. Specifically tech wizards that would have
least-
anything against us.
Gives us I'm still not putting it past Strange for him to not have a hand in this too, because it also lines up too perfectly for when he had people attack the Hollow, for Ami to go missing at that time.
Yeah.
But it gives us
Cyrus
another
also
lead to
missing.
work with.
What?
He did? I thought he was
Cy-
just with the other group.
Cyrus? No, Cyrus wasn't in the Hollow when the place got attacked. Apparently,
Where
he
was he?
off somewhere else and tried to come back and found the place crawling with painters, so he walked the other way.
Yeah.
That's another question. Okay, I'm gonna need to talk to him later as well.
Do you need a lozenge?
You carry those?
I'm fine.
I carry almost everything.
You have a question regarding the medical stuff?
Yeah. Do you have any idea who gave those to you?
None. Said on there a concerned citizen.
Okay. If
Perhaps it's one of the whisperers which I helped save from that place.
if you do not mind, before any of them are used, I want to look them over and make sure they are safe.
It's a bit late. I've already used all the gauze. I used the sterilizers and I also
Well,
used the
At least gauze and sterilizing fluid. Morphine. We'll hope that doesn't have anything in it.
I've already taken all of the syringes. The last one is in here. You can see the IV drip hanging off the tip of her sword.
Oh. Well. That's...
I'm not dead.
Yeah. Have you been taking this throughout the past few days while you were at the Heart?
I took the resources that the heart was willing to offer, but anything else that I didn't have, I would be taking.
Then we would have
And thus
detected
I've been
if
taking
anything
them.
was giving you an unbalance in your system. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the only concern I had of the medical supplies, is that it would have put poison in there. Or like tracking devices? Can they be that small? I feel like they could be that small.
They
If it
could.
was poisoned or had tracking devices, I heard that Neon had a tracker on themselves.
We can
And the
test-
truck.
Wow.
We would have
And the
detected
truck.
it.
So it's either Strange knows where we are, or the Tigers.
Granger.
That one.
Right, Granger. Regardless, if there was trackers in this, then know where I am. Not a big issue. If it's poison, if I'm honest, these burns are gonna put me out of commission. I'm not gonna be able to fight. I lose a lot of mobility, especially because it's all over my back. So, in terms of effectiveness, I'd be better off dead, if I'm honest.
No. That's
So they're doing
very
the benefits, it'd kill me. Look, I can't fight. What else am I going to provide to you guys? I'm a health hazard. I'll be prone to infections, tearing wounds whenever I swing the sword. I wouldn't have a use.
You don't exist as only a sword.
You don't need to be a use.
Right, so
To be here
my
with
leadership
us.
skills, my leadership skills are really useful. My leadership skills is what got me into the situation in the first place. People not listening to them. I'm pretty sure if people listened, I would not have any burns.
People are more than just skills and abilities and weapons.
Are you trying to fool me or fool yourself? My social skills is non-existent. I don't particularly have the best of relationships amongst other people.
But
I
you
don't
still
talk,
have
I don't interact.
friends. Friends who care about you a lot. friends that would have liked to spend time with you while you were at the hospital, but were a bit too busy or too afraid to approach because they didn't want to bother you while you were in so much pain, because they know that you need time. Friends that can barely hold a conversation because they have only spent half a year around people that don't try and attack them with meat cleavers. I don't want to see you in pain. I don't want to see you hurt. I want to help, but I know that I can't.
You've helped plenty by giving me service at the Merciful Heart.
It's not enough.
You know, living this life we do, you'll very easily and quickly find out that no matter what you do, it is never enough. So you need to change your perspective. Realize that what you do is as much as you can do, and that is enough.
I could do more.
Or choose not to. It will just gnaw at you until the days of your last breath. I know what choice I made. And you need to make yours too. Bench, I need to get something to eat. Are you okay with driving me?
Yeah, I can. Just let me get my stuff.
Hey. He's so cool. Look at him. Look at him, he's so cool. Hi.
What are you reading?
It's his vow of silence.
Oh.
He's so cool.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Don't worry too much, Cairo. I'm keeping an eye out on her, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me know if anything comes up.
Be sure to eat as well.
I'll try.
Why does it seem like most of leadership are all depressed?
Because today was just one thing after another, constantly finding out that shit's not going well.
Yeah. Guess it doesn't help that I taste, Greg.
You're fine. That wasn't
You
even
picked
some.
me up.
You have a right to do that then. You're defending yourself. A lot of people don't see it that way, but you're in more threat to things around you than others, and people tend to forget that, tend to not acknowledge it. They have certain liberties that you don't. You have every right to remind them by any means to keep you safe. I just wish we were getting more good news than bad in one day.
Yeah. I also punched Maverick.
That's fine.
And Ryan.
Okay.
Just in case you see random black guys, that's why.
Yeah.
I am an issue. I try not to be, but everyone here has no brain cells.
Yeah. That's probably the reason that so many things have gone wrong recently.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just,
Everything's a shit show.
that's just how it is.
Or dysfunctional. I'll be back.
Not the center point of elite units that everyone hypes us up to be.
I'm gonna head back to the medical car if you need me.
Of course, please. Don't make me hold you captive to anything.
It's just us. Everyone else went to bed. I don't know what Bishop's up to, but...
They're going back to the medical cart.
Okay. He's been hanging out in there. At least... He's good. I like him. He's cool.
Yeah.
Much calmer than Rooster. Very nice.
Yeah, I've had to deal with the silent types like that before. They are...
I used to be like that.
Yes. They're, better. Far calmer than the other two.
You ready to head out? I can take you to the heart.
Yes. I should go.
Okay.
Maybe...
We can stop by and get something to eat.
Sure. Bring something back with us for...
Back for Thena and Vic.
Thena. Vic. Try and have a...
Should we let him know so he's not all alone on a train?
Yeah. So he understands.
Okay. Lead the way.
The door's closed.
What? Yeah, you just gotta click the. Everyone is OOC in there, so.
Right. Let's go. I messaged Bina to see what they want specifically.
Yeah.
Cards.
I don't know what's going on. Why through your teeth?
It's not gonna be lying through my
It's just
teeth. It's
respawn
gonna
in there.
be.
Like
I'm
his
gonna
brain
be
stuff.
just
Like, oh, when you come
saying
back,
shit.
man, let's pursue. And then he's
Exactly.
Like,
You know what Shane did?
Tin Man right now.
He's just reading.
I didn't like today. I didn't like today at all. I
No,
didn't like
today was
today.
great.
In other
It was
words,
amazing, wasn't it?
No, it was bad.
Maybe
It was
bad.
bad.
Come to
I hope you're ready to kill Queen.
But it was
I'm not.
That's
I won't.
Get ready,
Research
bitch.
gonna have to do.
Anyway, I think I found a map, by the way.
Okay, we'll go back.
But yeah, I'll text it to you later.
I don't know if
you
there's
want-
a,
Bye bye.
If you want to do things,
see
if
you
you want to make
Friday.
it a thing, then I'll
Yeah,
talk.
see you Friday.
We'll talk another point.
Something the edge would
Go
apply
ahead, your
with
stream.
PCs would specifically be insight check.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for watching, and of course, as always, I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.